What's up, guys? We're actually here to install the new Campos radiator. I'm going to show you guys a full install video on this radiator and give it a review. Initial impressions is that the radiator is super high quality. It's very light, nice light aluminum, and it comes with fans already installed to the shroud. I mean, obviously you can take them off if you want, but it's already installed, it's pre-installed. All you got to do is toss it in your car and use these bullet connectors on your stock harness, and that's it, you're done. I think this is heat shrink. Yeah, you just heat that up and you seal it. It's super easy. So I'm gonna show you guys how to install this right now. It's a quick install. All you need to do is first get your bumper off. All right, I went ahead and got my bumper off. The next thing you need to do is actually go ahead and take these bolts off. I believe they're 10s. So once you take these off, you'll be able to get the bracket off of here, and from that you'll be able to get the radiator out. It's super easy. So once you get those off, these little brackets, they just pop off. They have these gross, well, you should probably replace these. I'm not going to replace these because I'm actually going to do something different with my radiator eventually. But these little brackets, they pop off. They hold your radiator in. They have like rubber isolators in here, like a little bushing. And then you want to go ahead and disconnect the connector right here. Which I might be able to do one-handed. Yeah, just pop that out. And then lift this bad boy up out of the way, and you pull on your radiator. You gotta get the hose clamps off. That's probably the most annoying part about this install. Is getting those hose clamps off. I actually hate these like style of hose clamps, but you gotta get those bad boys off. Otherwise, it's not even gonna pull out. All right, so once you finally get those coolant lines off, you can pull your old crusty radiator out. Just kind of lifts up off those bushings on the bottom. And hopefully I can do this with one hand. So I end up taking off the shroud. I'm pretty sure that if you just leave it on there and just slide it out the bottom, it was not coming out the top. You slide it out the bottom, it should go out with no issue if you still have your fan shroud on. Since I have my splitter, I ended up taking the shroud off just so it had that much more room, and I actually ended up just pulling this out. So there is a bolt there, a bolt there, two back here, two back there. So what's that? 6 bolts, 6 10 mil bolts that will pop off, and it'll get it off the shroud, or get it off the radiator, and we can get to installing that beautiful thing. Next thing you do is on your stock radiator here, I have an adjustable, but I think this is like a 14 or 15. Pop off this sensor. So unscrew this little temp sensor, and it actually just goes right here on the radiator. There's like a nice provision for it. And just slide her in there. Screw it in, all plug and play. Screws right in, no issue. And just tighten it down. So the next thing you want to do is take the stock fan harness and just snip off that connector. You snip that off there. So go ahead and strip that end of the wire off, or the wires off, and then it's pretty easy and it's color coded. Go ahead and slide these into the bullet connectors and crimp them down. So very easy next step, and you'll do that for both fans. Alright, now that's done, so we go ahead and install the radiator. Since this one is much slimmer with the fans even on there, you should be able to just slide it down into the car. So you just take the radiator and you slide it in through the bottom here, the bottom opening. Now don't forget to take these little rubber bushings, these isolators, and make sure that they go back down here. Because what's going to happen is your radiator is going to sit on that, and you don't want it to move around. So the rubber isolators help that, so you don't end up cracking the aluminum. And it just slides right on through like so, and it's sitting in there. So obviously what you're going to do is take your brackets, put them right there where they're supposed to go, lock that down nice and tight, and then reinstall your latch. Thank you guys for for watching this short video. I wanted to thank Campos for sending this over to me. I'm really excited to see how this improves the temperatures of the car. As you guys know, last year we had a lot of cooling issues. Even with a good cooling system, the radiator just couldn't keep up. So I think this will do wonders for the car, and I'm very excited to have it on here, and I'm very excited to have Campos on board with me this year. As always, thank you guys for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Stay tuned to the channel as we have a little bit more content coming up here in the next week as we go ahead and get the car started and running and ready for grid life.